Hello everyone, welcome to WWE 2K19 Thursday night ONW Nightmare Episode 2. We are hosting live in Los Angeles, California. And our match list of tonight. We have RVD with Alex Strider II going up against the tag team champions, the Rock and Roll Express. And this match is going to be one heck of a match. Could be a potential rivalry going on. So let's see how things go. Alright, we head into our first match of tonight. And we have first RVD. This guy came all the way from ECW before ECW shut down, and he is making his name known here in Nightmare. And his tag team partner for tonight, we never seen this guy in this business, and he just got hired on. It's Alex Strider II. This guy looks like a beast. And we have no idea what he is capable of inside of that ring. And we're going to see firsthand. Of what Alex Strider II can do. And here comes the tag team champions. the one and only, the Rock and Roll Express. RVD, Robert Gibson. Ring the bell. And collar, bone tie up. Working on that neck. Going for the arm. We'll see who has more power. And Robert Gibson got him down. And RVD hits Gibson with the suplex. And Gibson counters with a jawbreaker, followed up with an arm tackle. Stomp to the side, and he's hip drop on that back. And RVD slams him down. Tags in Alex Strider the second. And now we get to see firsthand what this guy can do. Russian leg sweep. And look at the power of Alex Strider. Oh no, looks like he's got him in an armbar. And Robert Gibson gets out of it. He's holding that arm. And Strider flings him over. And what a beautiful drop kick. And a belly to belly. Gibson's fighting back. And he's dragging him over. And he hits a snapmare. And a stiff kick to the back. Tags in Morton. Morton stomping on the side. And he stomps on that arm. Dragging Strider over. Getting him up. Oh no. Stomp, puller, submission. And Strider gets out of it. And he sweeps that leg of Morton. Tags in RVD. Morton flips him over, and we are getting a lot of standoffs between these two. And RVD is literally happy about that counter. And what a match. They're taking it outside the ring. Missing the drop kick. We're having this match on the outside of the ring. And Snake Eyes to the side of the apron. The hardest part of the ring. And Morton carrying RVD and hits a Snake Eyes right there on the steel steps and tosses him back into the ring. And Alex Strider the second's back in the ring, tagged in. Morton tossing Strider over there. We got a tag. Are we going to see it? Double drop kick. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. And Gibson working on that back. Oh no. We've seen this before. Is he going to tap? No. He says, not today. But he's holding that leg. Gibson did a little wear and tear on that leg. He goes for the bulldog. Getting Strider back up to his feet. He's targeting those legs. Oh no. Look at that. He's going to literally disarm the arm. But he got close to the ropes. And he's staring him down. What is he doing? Oh no, here we go. And brain buster. Drags him to the middle of the ring and goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. RVD's like, don't tag me in unless you can't get the job done. Rakes the eyes of Gibson. Gibson hits the knees, square dab in the back of Strider. Irish whips into the corner, goes for the tag. Now we're going to see it again. Yes, we are. Double drop kick. Morton goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And Morton's getting a little frustrated. But Strider says he does not care. He's going to try to get him over there to tag RVD in. But Morton says, no, not today. Oh, no, look at the power of Strider. And now he's going back to it. The arm bar, he's going to rip his arm off. And Morton says, no, that's not going to happen. And look at the brute strength of this guy. This guy reminds me a whole lot of Devin Brolsky, of having that strength and brawling type background. RVD's working on that arm. Oh, look at that. Double knees to the back. Getting Morton up. What a crescent kick. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Goes for a stiff kick towards the back. Morton's down. Gets him back up. And he's holding him. And Morton counters. Goes for an atomic drop. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. RVD is not getting pinned. Not planning on it anytime soon. Morton's getting aggravated. Whips RVD over to the turnbuckle. Tags in Gibson. Are we going to see it again? Double drop kick. Gibson goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. The Rock and Roll Express picks up the win. And Alex Strider II cannot believe it. and RVD and Alex Strider's literally taunting the WWE with 2 WWE Championship belts. And literally flat out saying, we are the champions. What's going on with these two? They're taunting the WWE, saying we are better than WWE. Alright, let's go to our second match of the night. We have Mikey Shipwreck going one-on-one against TJP. And this match is next. And coming to the ring, Mikey Shipwreck. This guy is considered a legend of ECW. This guy's whippersnapper is one of the top finishers of ECW of all time, besides the 5-star frog splash from RVD. This guy has made his name known plenty of times, but now he's in ONW Nightmare. And what a nightmare he's going to be. And his opponent, one of the guys that no longer wrestles in WWE, the one known as TJP. This guy, he's made his name known on 205 Live. And this guy is not no pushover. He was the original Cruiserweight champion of that brand. This guy has a real good background. This guy is no pushover. We got Mickey Shipwreck and TJP. Ring the bell. And look at this. They're going for it. Wrenching on that back of TJP. And wow, TJP's not letting anything happen. Goes for the shin breaker. And Shipwreck kicks him square dive in the face. Gets TJP up. Oh no. Neck breaker. And Shipwreck getting him back up. Working him. Puts him off the ropes. Ducks. Ducks again. And a kitchen sink. Stiff kick to the back. Wrenching on that neck. Slams him down. And Shipwreck is literally just sitting there waiting. And TJP gets out. Thinks he's taking a breather. But Shipwreck is taking the fight outside the ring. something TJP wanted. And look at this. TJP rubbing it into Shipwreck. You can't beat that. And a knee shot to the face. Then Shipwreck up and slams him on the corner of the post. Gets him back up. Shipwreck tosses TJP inside the ring, and they're taking their fight back in the ring. What a move from Shipwreck. And Shipwreck is slamming TJP's head to that mat. Oh no. Shipwreck's scared TJP off, and TJP is like, no, I'm not done with this. I'm walking off. And Shipwreck says, look at these socks. These socks are better looking than his face. And TJP can't handle it. What's going on here? The Shipwreck gonna literally be the captain left over on this ship. Count of 6. And Mikey Shipwreck runs right back into the ring. And he's taunting him. The ref had to restart the count. Ref is at a count of 4. 5. What is TJP thinking? Ref is at a count of 7. And Shipwreck ain't gonna put up with it. And then he taunts him again. The ref had to restart the count all over again. Come on, Shipwreck. Either go get him or stay in the ring. I think Shipwreck's thoughts is buying some time. Ref is at count of 6. 7. And Shipwreck is back out the ring. And he turns it right back around and goes right back in. Ref is at a count of 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And Shipwreck is right back out of the ring again. And he turns right back to the ring. Refs restart the count again. And Shipwreck is just waiting. He's waiting to see if TJP will punk out or grow a set. And Shipwreck is out again, and he turns right back in again. Ref is at a count of 5. 6. 7. And Shipwreck is out again and turns right back in. What on earth is going through Shipwreck's mind? Ref is at a count of 6. 7. Ref is at a count of 8, and Shipwreck is out again, and he turns right back and gets right back into the ring. And he's literally waiting. And Shipwreck is getting outside of the ring. He's had enough of this. And Shipwreck's literally had enough of this. And Shipwreck wins by count out. He literally got tired of it. He was going to literally try to get TJP back inside that ring. He waited and waited. But he had enough of it. He literally was trying to break the count. But the ref did not see it that way. And we go to our next match. We have Devin Brolski in his actual gear going one-on-one against Justin Hurt. Is Justin going to bring the hurt to Devin Brolski, or is Devin Brolski just too dominant for Justin Hurt? We will see this. We'll see this match next. And here we go. We had the nation's champion, Devin Brolski. If this guy defends his title, it has to be in the stipulation of a steel cage. Look at how great that title is. And coming to the ring, we have, escorting him to the ring, Nico Princess. We have, coming to the ring, Justin Hurt. This guy has been in the business almost as long as Devin Brosky has. They both started, and he quit the business a year after Devin Brosky was in. Ring the bell. And Devin Brosky's made his name known. Devin Brosky's the main reason why Justin Hurst is back in this business. Because he knows for a fact Justin Hurst had potential inside of this business. And we are seeing it right here, right now. And Devin Brosky counters. Slams his head up against the post. Tosses him over. Oh, what a move. Snap suplex. Stiff kick at the back. Stomp to the face. Brosky swings that leg. Brosky gets up, hurts. Counters with a jawbreaker. Counters. Drop kick. Stomp to the back. Another counter, jawbreaker. Falls up with a lariat. Stomp to the gut. Brosky counters, slams that arm down. Drags Hurts over the middle. Goes for the pin. One, kick out at one. Hurts gets up. And look at this, they're swapping blows. Devin Brosky looking dominant as ever. Splits him off of that rope. Gets him up. Oh, the Nation's punch. And straight jacket DDT. Devin Brosky's calling him up. Kick towards the gut. Grabs him, lifts him up. And domination. Brosky goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And Brosky cannot believe it. Turns him over and goes for the Indian squat death block. Gets him up. Oh no, he's going to tap him out. He's hitting the Brosky lock. And Hurst gets up and he's fighting back. And what a headbutt from Brolski. You gotta remember, Brolski has that brawler type background. He's a natural renegade of this business. And he is proud to point that out. And he basically told Hurts to suck it. Hurts reacts to that with a stiff kick to the gut. And he's going with headbutts of his own. He says, you got a headbutt, so can I. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Oh no, what is he doing? Oh no. What a chop. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Justin Hurts picks up the win of this match. Now we know for certain of how Justin Hurts can bring the hurt inside of this business. And Brolski literally brought out the true beast of Justin Hurts. When these two are in the same ring with each other, they bring out the beast in each other. And that is seen right here in this ring. Justin Hurts picks up his first win in ONW Nightmare. Enjoy your celebration, Hurts, because next time you're in a match against Brolski, Brolski will put you down. Now we go on to our next match. We have the Hellion going one-on-one with the new release of WWE, the one and only Lio Rush. There's been talk about Lio Rush joining ONW Nightmare, and here he is. And this match is next. And coming to the ring, we have the Hellion. This guy, he does not play around when he's in that ring. It's all business. And he is a true nightmare of this business. And our new signee of this business, we have Lio Rush. WWE's downfall is to release this guy. But this guy, he rocked out 205 Live. He was seen with Bobby Lashley on Raw. Plus, he's been literally decimating the NXT roster. And this guy is making his debut. The new signee of this business, Lio Rush. Let's see if he can hold up against the Hellion. We have the Hellion and Rush. Ring the bell. And the Hellion ain't putting up with it. He scoot slammed Rush. Rush got back up. And Rush has no idea who he's facing up against. Like I said, this guy is really a nightmare of this business. And Rush is beginning to figure out speed has to overcome this guy. But we got to keep that momentum going. Because if not, you will not stand a chance inside of this ring with this competitor. And a drop kick. And he hits a clothesline, knocking the Hellion over the ropes. And we get to see it firsthand. Rush going a little too far. WWE and ONW are two different brands. You cannot jump too far. You got to judge your distance. Because this guy right here does not play around. He will do anything he can to literally take out the competition. And we're taking this fight outside the ring. And the Hellion's proven why he is the Hellion. And Rush needs to get back into that ring. The Hellion getting up. And he's proven... Oh no. The Hellion got him up. And choke slam. Dragging him over to the middle of the ring. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. The Hellion picks up the win. Not bad of a match, but Lio Rush was overpowered. We'll have to see if Rush can redeem himself next week on ONW Nightmare. And your winner, the Hellion. And we go on to okay, we got word. Something's going on. Our newest signee, Cody Kane, is here tonight. Let's see what's happening. And we have the women's champion, the undisputed champion herself, Death Rose. And Cody Kane is literally taking the fight to Death Rose. Death Rose is fighting back. But Cody Kane is showing why she's the boss of this roster. But Death Rose is no pushover. They don't call her undisputed, the undisputed women's champion, for nothing. And look at this. We got a brawl backstage. And we're supposed to get ready for this match. Oh, wow. This lady's debut. She is already having problems with the champion. And she's taking the fight to the champion. Cody Kane is literally taking out the ONW undisputed women's champion, Death Rose, and showing why she is the boss. Slaps some sense into her, and Death Rose is fighting back. Oh no. Death Rose is going to go for brass knuckles, but couldn't go up with it. And what a slam. And a lariat. Oh no. Are we going to have a match tonight? Oh wow. Cody Kane has taken out the women's champion, Death Rose. We got to literally get this match on our way for our main event. This is troublemaking. Let's go ahead and get security back there and split these two up, because our main event is Death Rose against Cody Kane. Cody Kane has an advantage over Death Rose now. Death Rose is not 100%. And with Cody Kane at 100%. And Cody Kane taking out Death Rose. Death Rose does not have the odds in her favor tonight. If Death Rose loses this match, next week she has to defend the ONW Undisputed Women's Championship against Cody Kane. And the match is on the way. And coming to the ring is the women's undisputed champion herself, Death Rose. The real question is, can Death Rose come up with a win and stop the momentum of this debuting superstar and her opponent? Cody Kane. This woman is one heck of a superstar. She was called forth and signed to ONW Nightmare to prove why they call her the boss of any type of business around. And the real question is, will she win this match? Because if she wins this match, she will get a shot next week against Death Rose for the ONW Women's Championship. Alright, ref, ring the bell. Oh, and look at this. Cody Kane. Death Rose is pushing her off. Ducks. Tries to go for a drop kick, but misses. She's wore out from that brawl backstage. And now we're taking the fight out inside this ring now. Cody Kane is just way too powerful for Death Rose, especially with the whole fight backstage. Cody Kane is fighting back. Death Rose slings her back over the corner, and she got her up, and oh, a detonation kick. Death Rose is trying to keep Cody Kane down. Flips her over. Cody Kane's up. Oh, wow. And we got a 10 count punch and Cody Kane is just way too strong. for Death Rose tonight. Cody Kane was the one to take Death Rose out backstage. Oh, we got this fight. Here we go. Cody Kane. Oh, look at that. Death Rose is fighting back. If Cody Kane picks up the win, she's got a title shot next week up against the champion. Oh, look at this. Death Rose is literally saying, no, that's not going to happen. Oh, wow. Death Rose is getting Cody Kane back up to her feet. Oh, wow. Look at that. Getting Cody Kane back up. Tosses her to the corner. Oh, no. This is how she's well known. She goes for the shotgun drop kick. Drags her over. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Gets her up. Kick. It hits a DDT. She's going up to the top of the rope. She's getting set up. She's getting ready for the death drop. And the death drop connects. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Death Rose cannot believe that Cody Kane was able to kick out of the death drop. Cody Kane's fighting back. Goes for the German suplex. Another. And a third one. Oh no, look at this. She's waiting. And she says, you're done. And what a knee to the face. Goes for the pin. 1. And kick out at 1. Cody Kane's getting Death Rose back up to her feet. And she's taking her over to the ropes. And look at this. Oh no. What a cutter. Dragging Death Rose to the middle. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And Kane literally is holding her hand up. She's getting Death Rose up. Oh, she's got her second win. Oh no. Super kick to the side of the face. And she's getting propped up. She says, you are done. And she hits another knee. Goes for the leg. Oh, wow. Goes for the pin. 1. Kick out at 1. Death Rose is not letting her pick up that win tonight. Arm drag by Death Rose. Falcon's Arrow by Death Rose. And Death Rose is standing over Cody Kane. She says, you might be the boss of other business, but you're not the boss of me. Cody Kane's getting back up and literally takes out Death Rose and says, rest in peace, Death Rose. Takes a shot to Death Rose back. Slams her head up against the turnbuckle pad. Whips her over to the other turnbuckle. Oh no. And knee to the back of the head. Oh no. Stiff kick to the back. Stomp to the back of the neck. Wrenches on that neck of Death Rose. Slams her down. Oh no, we're back over here once again. And she says, "You are done." And hits one more knee to the face. She's calling her up. Picks her up, electric chair. German driver. Goes pin 2. Death Rose barely kicks out at 2.5. And Cody Kane cannot believe it. And she goes for another cutter. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Cody Kane picks up the win. And she gets a title shot next week up against the ONW Undisputed Women's Champion, Death Rose. And oh, what a sign of respect from the champion. Oh, wow. That was one hell of a match. And we'll have to see what happens next week on ONW Nightmare. Thank y'all for watching. We'll catch you on the next episode of ONW Nightmare.